Today we'll focus on warrior poses. So being able to embody a warrior through yoga, through our asana, our physical practice, is so very powerful. And in order to find that powerful posture, there's a few techniques that is helpful to learn. Yoga is not all about just stretching and relaxing. There can also be an intense side to yoga as well, where we really gain power, gain strength, push our bodies to our edge, and continue to challenge that edge every single day. And the warrior poses really allows us to do that because it challenges our lower body strength, right? Our leg strength, opens up our hips, strengthens our quadriceps, our hamstring muscles, and just the overall foundation of our bodies so that we can try to perfect the many other yoga asanas. So let's get started and let's break down Warrior 1. As we begin our warrior pose, traditionally we would line up heel to heel. So that means my front foot will line up with the back foot. So it's like my heels are in one straight line instead of being offset. Now, most people, like myself, have a hard time squaring off my hips to the front with heel to heel alignment. And so a modification that can be practiced is to widen the stance a little bit more. So I'm going to take my right leg maybe an inch to the right and my left leg an inch to the left. And so now my heels are not in a straight line. You could draw a line straight between my legs, and it allows me more freedom and space to get the hips nice and square. And so that is a great modification, especially for beginners, to still get the full benefits of the posture. With my right foot, I'm going to point it straight forward at my 12 o'clock. And I'm going to place my big toe right at the center of my mat, and both heels will be aligned. The back foot would be not exactly at my 9 o'clock, but it will be slightly at an angle. And again, square off the hips. So my right foot is forward. I'm going to pull my right hip back and my left hip forward, and I'm going to lunge as low as I can to stack my right knee over my right ankle. And when I gaze down, I should see that my right knee is pointed to my right baby toe. So the knee placement is very key. You don't want it to be too in or too out. That can cause some strain in the knee joint. So when you have your knee stacked right over your ankle, you can play with your stance. You may need to go a little longer, or if it's too intense, you can shorten up your stance a bit. And this might be where you're at, but this is totally fine here. And you can get a little deeper in the posture by taking a longer step and lunging deeper, pulling that left hip forward and reach up to the sky. So have a spine nice and long, nice and tall. And another key is to ground down the back knife edge of my foot so that I can continue to press down and work to open up the hip. we want to feel equal weight in both feet and work that hip opening. So that's Warrior One. So I love Warrior One because you just embody this powerful being with a strong foundation, belly in, hug the shoulder blades back, lift up. And you can even look up, right? We can play with our gaze. Gaze forward, gaze up. We can bring the palms to touch. Lift up. Always continue to breathe. And that's Warrior One. Next warrior, Warrior Two. We'll take our back foot, face it at 9 o'clock. Front foot stays facing 12. And we'll reach forward and reach back. Gaze over the middle finger. The legs are working. I can really feel my front thigh working here. I'm really spreading the mat away from each other so my legs are engaged. I'm lifting the front of my pelvis up, descending my tailbone down, and lifting the pit of the belly up and in to get that nice strong core engagement. I'm hugging my shoulder blades back. Deltoid shoulder muscles are relaxed. From Warrior Two, we can move right into our reverse warrior. So we'll keep the front knee bent. Inhale, reach up with the right hand. And you can play with your gaze at the back of your foot, maybe to the side, or up to your fingertips. Really lunge nice and low. Feel that leg engagement. Keep that core nice and strong. Reach up and reach back. Feel the right side of the body opening up. Back into Warrior Two. Reach forward and back. Nice and strong. Embody a warrior. Disciplined. Strong. Powerful. Always taking on the challenge to push a little more. How can we improve? How can we grow? How can we be better than the next day? From Warrior Two, let's move into Humble Warrior. Warrior One, square off the hips. Reach up nice and high. Interlace the hands behind the back. Take a deep breath in. Lift the chest up. On the exhale, fold down. Humble Warrior. Step your right leg forward. Lunge nice and deep. Lunge forward so I stack the front knee over my heel. Reach your hands up nice and high. Square off the hips to pull my right hip back, left hip forward, and ground down the back knife edge of your foot. Find equal weight in both feet. Stay nice and strong. Engage the core. Lift the belly up and in. Lunge down and reach up. And be nice and strong. Use that breath. On your exhale, reach forward and back. Warrior Two, strong legs. On the inhale, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Exhale, Warrior Two. Take a deep breath in, interlace the hands. Exhale, Humble Warrior, shoulder to knee. Find that deep lunge and always remember to breathe. Now go out in the world and be the warrior that already lies deep down within. Until again, stay well and be strong.